I'm home. I got home Sunday from Viva, and it was an amazing trip. I loved every second of my trip. I am still tired, still recouping. Yesterday, I did a lot of chores. So I had no time for social media. I literally did all my laundry, unpacked. I did hand washing. If you guys follow me on my stories, you saw, like, I was just a busy bee. I now am home, and since I unpacked everything, I organized the stuff that I came home with, like a little Viva haul. And except for like one outfit, but I'll pop it in and you'll see it because I wore it at Viva, so I actually ended up unpacking it and putting it away. I got this beautiful shirt. I love it so much. I had the best time. Every day was something different. But Sunday, my partner ended up waking up with food poisoning from some mac and cheese he said that he ate at the car show, lobster mac and cheese. I'm not like shaming anybody or calling anybody out, by the way. This is all maybe he did get food poisoning, but he says that's all he ate. So he definitely had food poisoning. I personally don't eat at the car show. That's just me. I pack food and I have it in the room and I eat in my room. Yeah, he had some bad food, I guess, and ended up with food poisoning. So that wasn't good, and I didn't get to go to the pool party and wear my cute little swim outfit. So that kind of blows. But other than that, I had a really good time. I wanted to do like a recap of all my looks, show you guys like what I made. I could include the like 2 videos of what I vlogged. It's really just me with no makeup on showing you like that I packed my car. So maybe I won't include those 2 videos. I don't know. I don't really see how relevant they are now. Like if I would have continued vlogging, honestly, it was so busy that I did not get a chance. And my boyfriend was not having it. He was like an amazing photographer. Like when I asked him to take pictures, because his camera took better pictures than mine. But also he was just like, are you going to be on your phone the whole time? And I totally get that because we do this as a vacation together, like a family. And so I was just like, I guess the vlogging isn't going to happen. But I documented all my outfits. I took some fun pictures at the tiki bars. So I will include those in my video today. I will include like my cute nails that I got done for Viva. I had a wonderful time, like I said. I got to see my whole family. Like I said, my whole family goes. So I got to see my cousin, my goddaughter, my uncle. I got to see my mom and dad. My daughter ended up showing up for the car show. I saw all of my friends that are either in the United States or out of the United States. It's so fun to talk to everyone because you only get to see them at Viva, really. I never go to Australia or Europe, so it kind of sucks that I never would get to see them otherwise. But it is also amazing that Viva brings all of us together. So that's like one of my favorite things about the show and the convention together. Also staying in the hotel. This is the first year I stayed in the hotel for Viva. Usually I stay at the Gold Coast. I will literally from now on stay at the Orleans. It is pricier than the Gold Coast, of course, but it was so easy and so convenient. And next year I might not bring the kids just because my toddler's very needy. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Toddlers are. But my teenager's also very teenagery. So it's like they're in an awkward age where it's like, are they having a good time? They did at the car show for sure. But I know my toddler missed me every time I walked out of the room and left her with my mom. So I'm thinking next year it might just be like a me vacation. We'll see where everything is when we get there. That's a year from now. So let's begin with what I brought home. First, if you're a high roller, you got these awesome Viva bags. So I love my Viva bags. I think I stuck one in here to show you guys that I got last year. So every year they kind of give you a bag. It's not every single year. I don't remember getting them every single year, but I have them. I have a lot of these actually. Because one year they just like handed them out. Yeah, I keep like tote bags inside of tote bags so that I could just keep, I know where all my tote bags are. Also, there's this cute little agenda in here. Well, it's also got advertising of all the different things we're at the fashion show, all the different sponsors. Also, it shows you like where the like what they're having, like the tattoo room, the schedule of events is in here, the different type of merch. And the coolest thing is that there is also like future shows that are coming up that use this to advertise. So like the Western Swing Out, so many cute things in these. Huffarama, I go to that. So yeah, these are awesome little brochure things that come with your high roller. So that's my little Viva bag. Next, like I said, I got this shirt. I got my partner and my toddler shirt. I, of course, got my teenager shirt, but I don't know where hers is right now because she's a teenager. So this one's my partner's. And then this one's my toddler's. It's a little big, but I know it'll shrink. And also she kind of wears t-shirts to bed. So either way, I love it. T-shirts go a long way in this household. If you're a mom, you know. They're easy, easy peasy. Okay, that's a bag. Okay, next I went and saw, of course, Imelda May. She was a headliner for the car show. I am obsessed with Imelda May since the first time I saw her at, well, I mean, obviously I was obsessed with her before I saw her at Viva, but when she was playing Viva for the first time, I knew that that was a year I had to go and not miss. And I think that was a year I actually had to have a surgery on my esophagus. And I still, like, I went into inpatient that, like, it was probably the month before. And I came out and I was like, I'm still going. That's an Imelda May show. And I showed up to Viva that year. I just didn't, I don't think I did the high roller pass that year because I knew I wouldn't be able to handle all the things. But I definitely went and saw Imelda May. And when they said she was coming back, I was like, oh my God. Esme was, my teen was 3 when I went and saw her the last time. So I got myself a shirt. I'm realizing I got a medium, and they're men's mediums. I think they'll shrink, but they're a little bit baggy. That's okay for a t-shirt though, you know, like, but if I wanted it in a pencil skirt, like tuck it in a pencil skirt or tuck it into cigarette pants, it's gonna be bulky inside. So next time I'll remember men's small. Maybe I'll try it. But I love it. And I got the t-shirt. I got my mom one and my teenager one. I also got the tote bag because, like I said, I love my tote bags. I'm a hairdresser and I'm also a crafter. So tote bags go a long way in my household. Like, I use them to take everything everywhere. My friend Danielle over at the Oblong Box Shop told me she had vintage patterns and she wanted me to check them out early. So I took my teenager, because she loves shopping there too. She bought a vintage cardigan and a brooch. And then I did find these 2 patterns, one of which I am going to use to grade and create this blouse because I think it's really fabulous, but also because I think this would be an easy make for my teenager to practice with. And I'll show you this one. It's so cute. I love it. Something simple. I also love the artwork on these vintage patterns. I want to frame them when I get my she shed and like put them up on the walls there. And then this one, I think I got just for the artwork. Maybe I'll let my teenager cut into this, or not cut into this, trace this, and use this. But I got this mainly for the artwork, and it is a similar bust to a dress I made this year for Viva, which I used the Liz bodice from Gertie's charm patterns. This, I had to have it the second I saw it because I was like, this is just like my dress, like, or the bust. I don't know if I got this for the artwork or to cut a pattern out of, but this is just, look at these glamour dolls right here. Isn't that a vision? Isn't that what we all want to be? I know I do. Okay, next. This is all like car show merch now. This, I'll link. What I bought that can be bought, I will link that because some of these things are small businesses and I would really love it if you guys support them. This one is my friend Lauren Reynolds over at vintagehairstyling.com. She sells these awesome rollers. I actually use rollers like this, but I need more because I want more curl in and I only have like one set. So I got a second set. And so these are really cool. I like the thickness of them. But basically you roll your hair up and you snap them together, which I have long nails on, so don't look at me. But you snap them together and they honestly create the same shape that a pin curl would give you. So that's awesome. And I can't wait to try these. I'll probably put these in tonight. So that I will link. And then I got these. Honestly, I got these because they're pink. I use these for my waves. They're wave clips or duckbill clips. And I use them for setting my hair when I'm done. And I use them for like that cute little like voluminous. I pull all this down and pin it. You guys have seen me do it. Anyways, I will link all these things and please go check her out. She has a blog. She has a newsletter. Everything she puts out is very valuable information if you're into vintage beauty and vintage hairstyling. She's also a cosmetologist who has a passion for vintage hair. I recommend her extremely highly in all of her products. Also, it was extremely windy at the car show. So we had my mom color matched. She makes colored hair nets, or she has colored hair nets. So we color matched my mom to some hair nets that she had and bobby pins that she had. And I literally put my mom's hair in a hair net, used the bobby pins. You wouldn't even be able to tell that she was wearing a hair net. It was awesome. I was like, we couldn't have matched your hair color any better. So I like I said, I highly recommend. I actually bought some funky colors last year just because I wanted to try them. So I just remembered that right now. So I'm going to try that this year. Next, I went to Lucky Lou, which I know, I told you I don't need more shoes. Don't judge me. I don't have shoes in this color. I thought this color was glamorous. I have fabric that I was already planning on making. Through a rubber band. I was already planning on making a dress out of with this color. Look at it's called Orchid. And it's this awesome shape that I won a pair of shoes from them with this shape and wore them all day. No pain, no blisters, you guys. So when I saw these were on clearance, like they had like a sale bucket, I picked up this pair. My daughter's like, you don't wear that color. Like you have nothing in that color. And I was like, but I was planning on making a dress in this color, or it has that color in it. I could justify any purchase, which sucks. Like confessions of a shopaholic here. Do not take me shopping with you. I will justify all your purchases. But then there's also me where I think I did really good. I could have bought several pairs of these if I wanted to. I did not. I bought one pair. My daughter, Miss Judgy Judge, bought 2 pairs. So, and also, shall I say, this comes with a tote. So I don't use these totes for anything other than wrapping my shoes in, and then I buy those plastic shoe boxes. I think I've showed you guys before. I always keep my shoes in shoe boxes, and I keep them safe. I keep the tissue in the toe. I like to keep my shoes for a long time. That is how I keep them safe and usable for a long time. Next, Suavacita. Every year, actually, wherever I see them, I try to pick stuff up. I use their styling spray to set my curls every single time. I run out of this stuff habitually, and I know I shouldn't. So I went and picked up, they had a buy 2, get 1 free. I went and picked up 2 bottles of this. And then I was going to buy my mom a bottle, and she went and disappeared and said she didn't want it. And then I use this hair oil. gone through quite a few bottles of this too. It's their Argan Silkening Serum. This is what I use on my hair because it's lightweight. My hair can get heavy. And this one just smells so good. They have other scents. They do. But the original scent is the only one I like. So that's my Suavacita haul. Again, I'll tag or put it. I get nothing, by the way, off of any of this. This is not like for commission or anything. This is literally just me telling you what I use and putting it in the box, under the description box below. Lastly, I was given a gift when I walked into the burlesque show. I was about to sit down and some beautiful doll looks up at me and goes, "Is your name Kay?" And I was like, "Actually, yes." And I recognized her because I think I met her last year at the Tiki Bar, but we follow each other on Instagram. She makes these amazing beaded purses. I saw her post them and I was like, all I need to know is, will these be for sale? How much? And do you have that leopard one available? She never really answered me except for saying she was bringing things to Vegas. And then she and her wonderful husband said, "This is our gift to you. Like, we just want to give it to you as a gift." And I looked at them like, then my boyfriend walks up behind me and goes, "Guys, we're sitting right next to you. How serendipitous is this right now?" I couldn't believe it. It was probably the best story of like the weekend. And I have met a ton of beautiful people, but this beautiful gift, she makes these, guys. I'm a maker and I'm looking at this like, I don't think I'd ever have the patience or even the knowledge. Like, I don't know how she does this. I'm a maker. This is gorgeous. Like, I'm obsessed. It's leopard print, first off. Come on, guys. Leopard. You know me. You know me, you know. My Las Vegas trip was all leopard, so. But, like, even inside the bag is, like, I don't know if you could tell. There's, like, ridges so that you could keep your stuff in your little bag. She was like, "It's completely unpractical." And I was like, no, this will be used. And I used it with my gold outfit, which is the thing that I'm going to talk about right now that I don't have out. I bought a gold how do you say it? Lorix or gold lame? It's lame. Gold lame cigarette pants and halter top from Lady Splendor Clothing. She did a pre-sale and I did not buy that on pre-sale because I was like, I want to try it on. I got a big butt, small waist, big boobs, and I need to try it on in person. Good thing I did that because when I was reading the size chart and then the fact that she told me it was stretchy, I was thinking I'd be a large and a medium, a large on bottom, medium on top. I am that in a lot of other things that are really stretchy. I am so glad I did because I'm an extra large on bottom and a large on top. And the top has a fully shirred back. So it's well fitted. Like, it makes you look good. I'll show you a video of me in the outfit. I loved it. Everyone complimented that outfit. I wore it with that gorgeous sparkly leopard bag. It was an amazing, amazing fit. So next, I am just going to show you guys all my outfits. I will do like a voiceover to tell you which ones I made just for Viva. Obviously, a lot of them I did make or owned previous. Like, I made some that I made last year that you guys might have seen in a roundup before. But there's a few new pieces, and then I will show you the gold outfit. It was an amazing, amazing time. I don't even know what else to say. Let's look at all my outfits and all the fun stuff, and then I will be right back. All right, everything's packed. I am fitted up for right now. I usually do my hair and makeup in the car on the way down there, but I am ready to rock and roll. All right, makeup done in the car. Nothing like car makeup. And we have arrived to Viva Las Vegas at the Orleans. Oh my gosh, guys, this was my first outfit. I made that bustier. This is us walking into the casino. I'm wearing my Lucky Lou tiki shoes. This is the first outfit, the tiki outfit I made. Everything, the hair flowers, the dress, the box purse. The shoes aren't made by me. That was a joke at a tiki bar. Someone asked me because I said head to toe I made this. It is, I believe, the Lisa bodice and the L'Amour skirt from Gertie. The box purse I made all from scratch out of my brain, and the flowers too.
Next is a true vintage negligee and a little cute headpiece that I thrifted these separately, but it turns out they match perfectly. I wore this to the Pajama-rama, and I crystalled my undies. Very burlesque for you guys. Next up is this tiger print outfit. It is 2 pieces. Audrey cigarette pants and I think the extra credit wrap top. I absolutely love this. It was so sexy. This is me walking away. Next, I made this for the burlesque showcase, guys. Ugh, so sexy. It is the Liz bodice and the Maria skirt from Gertie's Patreon. I am obsessed with the way this came out. Honestly, it was a last minute make with things I already had, and I'm so glad I did it because it was a stunner.
Dance shoes, right? I get to host. Yeah, I like the sound of that. All right, I'm going to do roll call. If you hear your name, give me some sort of indication that you're here. Moxie Gold doing Sally Rand. Mika Romantic, ready with Blaze Star. Oh, there's Mika. Banbury Cross with Tempest Storm. Audrey Deluxe.
Oh, yeah, still here, honey.
Audrey's still here. Okay, Ginger Watson, you there? There she is. All right. El Dorado. Oh, El Dorado. She's right there.
Burlesque was so fun. Here is that Lady Splendor outfit I was telling you guys about. It is solid gold. It made me feel so cute. My cousin was cracking jokes on me though, saying things like C3PO and other things. Like I was making gold member jokes. It was fun. We loved it. Here is my gorgeous little beaded purse from SoCal Gal. I will link her below. Beautiful nighttime outfit. Next up is my car show look. The white play suit, like the shorts and bustier I made last year. I just didn't get to wear it. I did make this bolero just in time for Viva to give it that 1940s look. And then I added fringe to this enormous hat that I didn't even get to wear at the car show because the wind would have taken me away with it. But it was a glamorous look nonetheless. I loved it. Here we go, out to the car show. There's my daughter and my mom. In the background, you'll see my partner strolling my baby. And my daughter looks so beautiful in this vintage Hawaiian muumuu. Oh my God, she's so cute. Then we did an outfit change for the Emile de May show. This was mine. I will link it below. Just like that, it was time for the glamour ball. I decided to wear my JFK happy birthday dress and this clear lucite purse that I got last year for my birthday at Viva as a gift. I felt beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. This is my beautiful cousin's dress. Oh my God. She looked stunning all night. Everyone looked at her. She looked like a beautiful mermaid. This is the dress at the glamour ball that I thought should have won. It is a beaded spiderweb dress. And then this is the outfit I would have worn to the pool party had I been able to go if my partner didn't get food poisoning. And this is a true vintage bathing suit from Crash the Party Vintage. And then I made this Lucy a hostess dress last year for Mother's Day, and I decided that would be a cute pool cover-up, and the colors match, and I had this little Hattie tote. So that would have been my pool party outfit. Sadly, I did not get to rock it. So I just got to model it before we packed up to leave for Viva.
So that was all of my outfits, the roundup, all the things I made, and all the things I got. I hope that you enjoyed this haul slash what I wore in Viva or at Viva. I will be back. I have a video coming up of my photo shoot experience with Pinup Life magazine. I also want to maybe do a roundup of what I made in April. No, maybe I won't because it's in this video. Like, I made it for Viva. So maybe my sewing plans for like what's coming up next. I don't have any like hauls planned because I'm not really trying to shop, guys. Like, I don't know how people are shopping right now. Like, I had all this money saved. It was my Viva money. I didn't feel any shame in purchasing things for Viva, but the climate right now is a little weird for hauls. I do have some cataloging my closets that I need to do. Also, I kind of, when I was unpacking, got rid of a few things that I have that I just don't use. But yeah, so let me know what you want to see. I know someone said they wanted to see me try on the dresses I won from Elle Rebel, and I do plan on doing that because I did a like mini try on just for myself and they look amazing. Like, honestly, I feel like a glamour puss. So I love them. Other than that, let me know what else you guys want to see. And I will see you guys then. And please like, subscribe, share, tell people about my page. And I love you all.